Okay. Chad, this could be defamation of character.
You know.
Like, you know, we've been discussing
check out his page.
copyright issues
your man
here.
is just alleging that I'm traveling.
Yeah, like, if you don't have no evidence, you can't put this out.
But you know, there's one thing.
On his page.
There's one thing with Ghanaians. If you are traveling and you say they have the perception, you know, Ebusian Fogo if you do something. So we
that's
like,
why Bygone is
we are
trying to
keeping
hide
things.
That's why I'm posting nothing.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
Bygone
posting
should have this behind the scenes so that I will not say it here. Because I'm sure some Ebusian is watching you.
Well, they are watching.
Interesting. But before we get to what's happening on the weekend and today's show, how's your week been? I mean, has there been anything interesting in terms of events or any artists up to something new?
Bro, Accra Floods. Accra Floods, man.
Wow.
I can't even step out.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I didn't expect that. I thought like you're going to tell me you're going now. I mean, you know what's happening, but yeah.
The drainage system in Accra is very bad. And I think government should work on these things, man. It's very, very bad.
Yeah.
For we don't have cars, we have to join the Uber boat.
Walkers GH.
And all that, Charlie. You know,
all
it's
of
very
us out
difficult,
there.
man.
All of us out there.
This
Walkers GH. All of us out there.
So yeah, I don't know. Like I think the rains has been very, very stubborn this week and has made work very, very difficult for some of us. So I think they should do something about it. And the traffic on the Tamamoto way is very, very.
Bygone, I mean, I'm sure you'd agree with what he's saying, right?
Yeah, I totally agree with him. But personally, I was not in Accra. I came to Accra.
Okay.
I think 2 days ago. So
flooding. Bygone, you know we're brothers, right? You can invite me out. Like we can go out and work together, bro. Like we go out, you know, look for a couple of ladies on the side.
I had actually wanted to, you know, stop everything that I was doing just to, you know, follow your footsteps and
you
know, your directions and all.
I think guys, send us messages. As you can see, it's a lot of fun and games which we're going to be getting to as the show goes here. But in terms of what's going on in the industry, and like Prudence said, you know, the floods. Please stay safe and tell someone, you know, to tell someone when you're going out there. Be very, very safe. It's very important. You're cautious in everything that you're doing out there. And we're hoping that the authorities are going to work on these things because, you know, everything that goes on is for the people, right? Yeah. Nice one. Yeah. So carrying on, as you started with international stuff, we have to go international before we come local. Yeah. This is good news to me. Beyonce is apparently dropping a new album. You know, saw the tweet, people saw some stuff on Facebook, people were sharing on Facebook and Instagram, apparently it's called Renaissance, and I mean, this is all around good news. I mean, for who Beyonce is, and now even the fact that she's worked with artists like Shatta Wale and Burna Boy and Whiskey, that makes it even more exciting when she's working. Like, what do you have to say to this?
Yeah, I'm very excited. Not long ago, I was watching Blue Ivy and the Father at Game 5 of the NBA Finals. And I was so excited to see the daddy-daughter bond. Yeah. Well, you know, most of the time, Jay-Z comes out with Beyonce, they have the games, watching it. And today, we see now Jay-Z is going out more often with the daughter and all that. I was very excited about it. They were talking about how the girl looks more like the mother. And then just now, we got the news that there's a new project coming up. Beyonce's project is definitely top-notch. And I'm hoping to see Africans working on that project as well. Last time we saw Guilty Beat on it. So I'm not actually looking at even the artist side. I'm looking at productions. I'm looking at producers. I'm looking at even designers. I'm looking at fashion designers from Africa. Everybody in the creative space to just be on board so that we can just touch it here and there. So that's what I'm looking forward
Bygone, Beyonce is like, she's music royalty, you know, her significance can never be like overlooked. With what she's done, you know, for women and men alike, you know, sustaining such a career with longevity in acting, music, and everything else she's doing. Do you think that the fact that she had an album, you know, dedicated to Africa, she said that was her love letter to Africa, do you think it makes what she does more significant? I don't know how it can be more significant, but I mean to us as a people.
Well, when you check the records and statistics from her previous work with Africans, you can tell, say, her works with these African musicians really, you know, took her to, you know, even though Beyonce is that big.
Beyonce is Beyonce.
Yeah. You know, but, you know, with collaboration with Whiskey and Shatta Wale and Burna Boy, you know, the numbers really, you know, it went high. So I'm hoping, the new one that she's coming up with, you know, definitely she'll work with Africans and, you know.
You never know. I think, what do you guys think, like, as creators, we can learn from Beyonce more so? Because, again, her composure, you know, her longevity, the creativity, the way she handles her family and her personal issues. What do you think people more so, apart from the fact that we enjoy her music, seeing her on stage, can learn from Beyonce as a person, you know?
I think we should look at, one, how she's how she's able to manage her private life, how she's able to control the narratives that comes out from her, even around her and around the people, about the people around her.
Yeah.
And I look at the longevity. When you look at the longevity of Beyonce doesn't rush to drop albums.
No.
Exactly.
Drops album at very, very crucial hours, very relevant times. And you would say that Beyonce has not dropped an album in a year, in 2 years or 3 years. But then when it drops an album, it raises some kind of echoes out. And for me, I was actually surprised because not too long ago, we saw, I think 2-3 years ago.
I think that was 2020, yeah.
2020. And COVID and everything. Yeah. So while you were there and complaining, Beyonce was working.
She was working, right? And that's the thing. I mean, for how long she's been in the game, she's still working.
She's still working.
That's crazy, right?
You know, people like Beyonce, you know, they really understand the game and they know when exactly to drop.
I'm actually looking forward to see a collaboration, a song
with
with
Jay-Z. We hope it.
Yeah.
Because she has a collaborative album, like the last one, right?
Yeah. So I want to see something like that. I want to see them performing, man. Like, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll be looking for.
I mean, I just love the way she carries herself and handles herself.
She is.
Herself, Jay-Z alike, you know.
Yeah, I think the female artists in Ghana and Africa should actually learn a lot from her.
Well,
I think
there's someone who's
Tiwa is also trying.
Well,
in terms of,
I think when she says she's
when she's keep calm. She'll bring Ghana.
She's the Ghanaian, Beyonce.
What do you think of when she?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. Wow, incredible.
So she's trying. So we are just hoping she would,
But all starts with self-belief, guys.
I don't really like the way.
I don't get what Bygon is trying to say. Because it all starts with self-belief.
He knows what I'm saying.
Okay, what is he saying?
When she is Beyonce, and she's learning her ways, and
which is a good thing.
It's a good thing. But it looks quite the other way around, though. But well, she's trying.
And what's that other way around, Bygon?
It's Bygon.
You see, it's
Bygon. You have to.
I don't know what's going on
today. The way we move.
I don't know what's going on. Whenever these two guys are here, I don't know what's going on. But anyways.
It's like today you guys are. That is like
no, but Bygon, this one, I'm actually not aware of it. You understand? But I think Wendy is doing very well.
Oh, she's doing great.
Yeah,
I mean,
and she's really very vocal in terms of some of the things that she doesn't like in the industry and all that. And I think that's one thing that a lot of people should emulate.
Don't you guys? Okay, let me ask this. Since you guys are saying this, don't you guys think it's very easy to be ridiculed when you believe in yourself, or you say stuff like maybe you're the Ghanaian Beyonce or the Ghanaian Jay-Z, or you're going to win a Grammy, or you're going to do this, or you're going to do that? Do you think it opens way for people to attack you if people know your dreams and your aspirations? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Regardless of whatever you do, people will still attack you. Whether you're doing it good, you're doing it bad, or anyhow you put yourself. Still, there'll be that one particular person who
see Black Sherry's music video. There are people who say that video is not good.
Yes, people say they don't understand it. They don't
see
understand
how much
the concept,
you're excited about that video.
And
there are people
so regardless, still people will talk about it.
Regardless, but then I think you have to be focused. That's the thing.
You have to be focused. These two guys, because I'm going to just leave and they're going to interview themselves. I'm not a part of this. Please send us messages at MX24GH on every single platform. Now, more good news. Again, this is sort of international because Davido, that guy works so much. And I think we spoke not too long ago and we're like, I think we're diverging the conversation around the fact that people say, oh, he's rich, that's why he's successful. But you can't take away the man's work ethic. I mean, you can have money and not be as successful as Davido. The work he puts into what he's doing, even though he has the money, that's something to be said.
For me, I'm excited anytime Davido is doing very well for himself because, look, this thing must stop. Several times critics come and say, Davido in popping money, Davido is not talented, and Davido has a crocodile voice. Those kind of conversations, I don't actually like it. I don't want to be hearing it. This guy has been able to be consistent in this very, very competitive African music industry for over a decade. And yes, we still talk about it. Filled the O2 Arena, and this is not the first time he's doing that. And no Ghanaian artist has been able to do that, and you sit in Ghana and criticize the video like that. For me, I don't really want to go into that conversation.
With Davido and people claiming that he has money, that's why he's... There was this Ghanaian musician who also claims that he has money equally like Davido. But
who is that Ghanaian musician?
Please, I beg you. There is... I don't want to mention him, because if I mention him right now, I mean, they could just you know, or something. So, looking at the work that Davido is putting in, you can really tell, regardless of his money, he's still working. And I really follow Davido a lot on his snaps. You see, he's doing this and he's doing that, and the guy is really putting in work.
Before even we spoke about the story, you just said that, you know, him, you know, selling out the O2, and now he's going on tour again. After working with Kanye West's band, he's about to drop some new music. Like, you see, it seems like, again, like you guys were saying previously, no matter what you do, you're going to be attacked, you know. There's a reason to attack people. So it's like, it gets to the point where...
And Jason, I think people overlook the video's versatility. Look at Stand Strong. Look at the song for the FIFA World Cup. Bro, like, that's the video singing there. That's the rich kid. He's rich, that's not his fault. But he's talented.
It's not your fault that his father have money. That one.
Yo, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if my father has that kind of money, man. Like,
you know, and the video says his father is a mentor. And then I think Ebuka had an interview with the video some time back where the video is like, he doesn't know what is happening. He doesn't know why people hate him. But if today he stops music today, he'll be 10 times billionaire than all these musicians. Because when he goes to sit at his father's company, he makes a lot of money. But the sisters are making huge sums of money than him.
Yes, but he's doing something for himself.
Yes, exactly. And his father is actually his mentor. I'm just hoping that one day the video doesn't say, I'm putting my mic down, I'm putting my shoes down, and I'm going to work.
I don't think he will. There's not too many fans out there, man.
We saw Adama go through that trauma, that's so emotional.
You never know.
But Davido is a stronger. I don't think that he would.
Yes. Did you watch the documentary behind the Stand Strong song where he spoke about very, very passionate about the song, where over the period of the last 3 to 4 years, he has lost very, very close people around him. That's very, very important. There are people around the video when they are no more, the video cannot function. It's not about because he cannot sing. They are very, very instrumental. There are the people where the video is performing and looks at them and it's like, I have to kill this thing. So for me, I keep saying...
look at his show, is it New York or... Look how the road that his guy. There's one guy who was holding the bell and all that. Like,
that guy. That's
all that. You can really,
that guy.
You can really tell.
Oga, that's the guy. He's very hardworking. He's been supporting the video since the beginning.
Okay, let me ask you guys this. So, looking at what the video is doing, right? Again, with someone like Beyonce. It's like they never get complacent. And there's a lot of artists we can mention who we can learn from, you know, in terms of, again, creatives and people working. Do you think, because you have said you feel like there's a bit of complacency here in Ghana. Do you agree with this?
I spoke to one artist over the weekend. Do you know what he said?
What did he say?
I asked him, where have you been? He's like, if I'm not here, I'm in the States. And I'm like, what's up? Do you have any projects coming up? It's like, yo, I'm following to me, so.
That's what he said?
That's what he told me. Said, and when you to me, so Charlie, listen to the new guys, listen to the new rappers, listen to the new people around, and it's like he doesn't care whether he wins Grammy, whether he puts his Ghana, he does a tour, he's on a tour, he doesn't care. He's cool.
You know,
Jason, I'm telling you, he's cool. He doesn't care. He's like, I don't know, but
he's mostly looking at hand to mouth, you know, sort of.
And this artist has been in the industry for a decade.
Okay, so is there an argument to be said if you're not getting what you expect or what you think is required of the number of years you've put into your craft, then you can say, Charlie,
so I was working with one musician, and currently he's in the States, you know, working to, you know, feed his family because he felt.
Who is that?
But he didn't ask you about names. Yo, what's
I don't know why he really wants
to know. I have to defend Bygone on this one. Like,
come on, my guy.
Yeah,
all right.
He didn't ask you.
So, as I say, so the guy is currently in the States. He's working, you know, just to feed his family because he feels safe.
My guys.
No, 1 minute.
Okay.
Charlie, you the me guy issue. Make a
you don't go as USA, you know when you can't.
That's why he's talking about someone in the States.
Yeah.
Please carry on, Bygone.
His affiliates are all in the States.
I beg. So just as I was saying, when you look at the music scene here and then when someone travels abroad and you see the person is working, but what the person makes within a day and comparing to, you know, if Oko shows are how the person can make within a month, it's very discouraging. So they feel sometimes they should just go and leave their work on the lower.
Can you blame them? That's my question. I get it. Like, we want our artists to do, we want them to be consistent as possible. Again, we sit here on national television and we discuss the issues, you know, behind the scenes, why it's difficult for creatives to be consistent, because they're not getting money. These are things we're talking about now openly. Before, people weren't saying these things. So is there in their defense, is that an acceptable defense?
You know, for music lovers, for fans, we will never accept it. We will love our artists to reach that level that we have been wishing and craving for. So for me, I'm not too excited when he said that. But then, come to think of it, I said, I'm like, maybe he's got his house and he's got his car, he's got his comfortable, and he's not really making much from the music. He doesn't think he's being received the way he wanted. He wants to be received. Let me just stay calm and just drop 1 or 2 music.
You know, we might sit here and then be disappointed in some of our stars, but at the end of the day, how is the person keeping his life up? How is he feeding his family? That is one of the most things that we should look at. So that's it. So as long as we do talk about this person is not doing this, this person is not doing that. Charlie, we don't know their finances.
You can't berate an artist for why they're not doing something without understanding why they're not doing something.
And anytime I have conversations with artists, they keep saying, we need investors, we need investors, we need investors. So it looks like there are no investors in the country, and I'm looking forward to see politicians even start investing into these artists.
It would be nice to hear like a minister is managing an artist. That would be nice.
These are some of the things I'm looking forward to see.
Politician managing artists, it makes it look like, you know...
behind the scenes. I mean, he doesn't have to put his name out there.
Jason, it's not even about behind the scenes. Like members of parliament, constituency by constituency. Okay, Sarkodie is in my constituency. Sarkodie, what do you need in case of any support?
That's also not bad.
Inject 1 or 2 things. Sarkodie coming on stage to say, oh, my member of parliament supported me when I was shooting my music video with this small amount of money or this little amount of money. I mean, it makes sense.
That's also not bad, right?
Look, the creative industry is $1 million industry, and we need to appreciate it. And speaking of the creative industry, big shout outs to Davido. His tour, we rise by lifting others. You know what he's doing?
Tell me.
Even the shirt he's wearing is from an African. The producers, the mic people he's trying to use. There's going to be a food bazaar behind the scenes, everything.
African food.
African food. He said everything.
One thing I love about
he said he doesn't want. He said he feels like all the time he's giving up. He's giving back to people. Today he feels like he wants to raise everybody to that level. So the tour is bringing everybody from Nigeria to America.
One thing I love about him is he said, I think when he was about to be like sign on to like international record labels and be as big as he is now before, he was like they were discussing his sound or he should tweak it a bit to, you know, to suit the American audience, and he said he turned down a lot of record labels because he believed, you know, the African story, the narrative, the Afrobeats, the African culture was going to do what it is doing now. And Charlie, there's something to be said there. So to the video and to our Ghanaian artists as well, big ups to you guys. Please keep doing your thing. Don't give up. Again, I say we sit here and discuss why we want our artists to be the biggest and the best, to win Grammys, you know, to be out there as much as possible. But
Jason,
we can't do that.
David actually did well in terms of the money he got from the birthday. He actually distributed it to about how many orphanages in Nigeria. No, we have to talk about these charity things that the video do. He's been doing very well in terms of giving back to people. When you claim he's rich, he also gives back to
Shout out to the video man and every other artist
but you know,
who's out there doing
well, it's dead news though, but you know, according to the video, he reached out to some Ghanaian celebrities and you know,
maybe money
you say you understand.
You mentioned that
Bygone, why you want why Bygone warriors today?
Why
Bygone warriors today? This one you didn't back. Okay, please send us message. I'm gonna ignore them on that one. Send us message. I thought you guys are my friends. You see what's happening here? Okay, so Joe Mettle, right? Again, we're very proud of what he's done as an artist, and apart from the fact that he's doing what he's doing in terms of winning awards and spearheading, you know, his genre of music. Again, one thing that a lot of people are seeing as good as he's discussing the issues that are going on with the space. I mean, not too long ago, he said that he feels like instrumentalists in churches should be paid. To have someone with his platform say this, very commendable. Now he's again saying that brands and industries are not sponsoring or quote-unquote working with, to paraphrase, you know, gospel artists because of the Christian factor, you know, and it's, to some extent, it might be hindering that space and these artists. Again, for him to come and say this means he's probably observed this. Maybe he has lost some deals. You never know. What does that say about that space?
Well, for me, I think brands are actually working with gospel artists. Even brands in Ghana generally, corporate Ghana doesn't really work much with artists. I think they work with more or less like the event companies, event management companies more. Because how many people are brand ambassadors? Sarkodie is no brand ambassador, apart from Stan Charter or so, Stanbic Bank or one of the banks. Which other brand is he associated to? But then I think he's saying that because of Diana Hamilton's affiliation to the insurance company, what's the name? there's this insurance company. There's this new insurance company he's working with, and I think he feels like also that they have to move more. They have to involve more gospel artists because there's Joe Metto, there's Cecilia, Celestine Donko. There are a lot of people there. So I think, and most of the time, these gospel artists feel very, very sad in terms of the fact that investors don't even approach them because they feel like it's administration and all those things, and for that matter, they cannot even do.
You see, the gospel music itself has presented its way in a sense that it's for only a selected group of people, like let's say the Christian. But when you talk about this secular music, even
it's for everybody.
Christians, yes, it's for everybody.
Muslims, everybody will
listen to it. So it's very hard to see like a Muslim investing in a gospel musician, but a Muslim will invest in a secular
like Black
Prudent. We're gonna get us in trouble today. We're gonna get us in so much trouble. But okay, let me ask you guys this thing. Can you blame the brands though? Because if you own, again, any brand of whatever platform, you look at a secular artist, in your mind you're like, okay, they're going to do anything for the money. But if you're looking at it from a religious perspective, you're like, maybe when we get into this business, moving forward, there's some things they might not be comfortable with. So can you blame the brands, do you think? Because now it's a very dicey situation.
You see, every brand has its target audience, if I should say.
Yep.
Yeah, understand. So let's, for instance, I'm selling Bible. I definitely know that I have to, reach out to Joe Metto to, but if I want more people to buy, I can't go to, let's say, Kwesiata or... So it sort of makes it a little bit limited when it comes to brands and, sponsoring some of these gospel musicians.
Yeah. So I feel like moving forward, it's a gradual process, and I think we'll get the.
But gospel music has been there. This gradual process, I don't know when that process is going to be. Because
you don't like gradual process.
Yeah, I know I don't like gradual process, but then I feel like, you see, now gospel musicians are branding themselves.
Oh yeah, that one.
That's what I'm saying is a gradual process. Gone with the days where gospel musicians don't even have social media accounts.
Oh yeah, you will see them now.
Now we see Dinah someone dripping all up all the time.
Wow. We met Dinah someone in Kumasi, I think last weekend, and when you look at the makeup and what
Charlie, and she's looking nice. Charlie, and brands would like to work with her.
Nice one, guys. Thank you so much.
Well, we are looking for this as our paint coach.
I like this pairing. But we've been doing this thing this whole week, and I nearly forgot Father's Day. Here in MX24 West, not just Father's Day, but we're actually celebrating fathers for an extended period. And Prudent, we spoke about what your father figure means to you, bygone. And I've said here, it could be your big brother, not necessarily even your biological brother. It could be your grandfather, like mine. What does Father's Day and fathers in general mean to you and society?
Well, talking of Father's Day, there are fathers and there are fathers. We have potential fathers.
Bygone.
Yeah, I know the potential fathers though.
Bygone,
is this where we're going with this?
Bygone must talk.
Like, I'm just looking
you can't just say this and go. Elaborate. Go find.
But if I say you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean
what do you mean by potential fathers?
What's the meaning of that?
Because born no hard though, but it's the pampers. That's the issue. My brothers, the one not really hard, It's the diapers and the pampers and the milk.
Let's look at
that's the truth.
Let's look at somebody like Yvonne Nelson. She always celebrates her mom as on Father's Day because she feels her mom really puts in a lot, with her upbringing and all that. You understand? So where was her father at that moment? So if I'm talking about potential fathers, you know what I'm saying.
So why would you use as the example?
Oh, because she's the one who have been, Father's Day. She celebrates her mother on Mother's Day and celebrates her mother on Father's Day.
Can't you see he's baiting you? This guy is just stressing you out. Please, finish. Land. Don't mind.
So, and it's very sad that on Father's Day, fathers are being neglected and all that. But I pray and hope that this,
that's why we're having this initiative. Initiatives like this because we know you guys are going to be very good fathers.
Definitely.
Looking at someone like me,
Jason as well.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
You'd be a good father. How many kids do you want to have?
Amen to that. So I think we have to carry on with the show. Thank you guys so much for coming through. But I'm not letting you go just yet. We have a game which you're going to play. You see, they want to play mind games with me on my show. How is this even possible? Now, are you cool on clay? The greatest on grass or the hero of the hard court? Do you guys watch tennis? Do you have any favorite players?
Yeah,
Andre Agassi, Roger Federer, Nadal, Djokovic.
Yeah, some few people.
Medvedev.
Yes, the new exposure.
Then enter Betway's Battle of the Services promotion, and you could win a share of over 140,000 CDs in cash and daily free bet prizes. Very, very simple stuff. All you have to do is simply register your champion, pick an opponent, and bet on any tennis Grand Slam tournament to qualify. I'd love to see these two go at it on the tennis court. That'd be really interesting. Are you ready to be the next Grand Slam champion? Enter today at betway.com.gh. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana, and there's no under 18s. Gaming license number GCSB 22K2550G. So very, very simple stuff. You can make loads of money. Talking about making money, you guys ready to play the game?
You're ready, man. You're ready.
Are you ready? Okay, so we're going to go for a quick commercial break. When we get back, we're going to see if we can make some money with Betway. Stay tuned in. And just like that, we're about to make some money. Please send me messages at MX24GH on every single platform. And again, big salute to my family, Upkeepers Ghana. You know, I'm going to be posting their stuff. You know, they're going to be looking fly today, so you can check them out and support them, because it's all about looking fly. I mean, with social media and everything now. So add messages when you do send us messages. So you add the hashtag when you send us messages on social media at MX Live. Are you guys ready? Yeah. You ready? So as I always say, very, very simple. Phone, laptop, anything that connects to the internet. It could be a tablet. You get Betway account, you put some money in there, and you can make more money. Who wouldn't want this? And today, we're playing again Soccer Striker. There's loads of games when you go in there. Top right corner, instant games. And this pops up. Have you ever lost this game since you came?
No.
Really?
You have lost several times.
Nah, I haven't. Technically, listen, Prudent, this is my issue, so technically I don't lose. You know, back in the day, like when you're playing soccer...
But you're a Manchester United fan and you always lose.
Wait, Prudent.
I'm sorry
can
for
we
you.
please just sign
like,
off
I'm so
already?
sorry for you.
Can we sign off already? What team do you support?
Sorry for you.
What team do you support? Chelsea.
Nah.
What team do you support? Come on, tell us.
I'm a Barcelona fan anyway.
They broke.
No,
but we are not broke here. We're making money. So as I
say,
you know, as kids, when you have
last season you did it.
When you have the ball, you know, you control if you are being part of the team or not. If they don't let you play, you take the ball away. That's what's happening on this show. I control the narrative here. So very simple, guys. All you have to do is select middle, left, or right, and we're going to shoot for you. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
And between the two of you, I'm not sure anyone wants to lose to the other.
No.
Okay, Prudent, go first.
Okay, let's go.
Left, middle, right. Where you want to go?
Left.
Left. Okay, so he's left. I have a feeling this guy's going to lose today. Why do I feel like he's going to...
Oh, okay.
This guy never loses.
Yeah, you know, Hala Madrid, excuse me.
Oh, so Madrid, Barcelona. Oh, my goodness. Okay, bygone. Bygone. It's your turn.
Give me Sulia, middle.
Middle. Middle.
Oh,
you guys are just losing.
Barcelona is...
You guys are just losing.
They can't even buy a player.
Every single time. Now, since this one...
Oh, so you did. Oh, okay. Let me see to her then.
No, you already lost, though. It's one for you.
It's just one.
I'm going right.
Okay.
Because I don't follow the crowd.
Go left. Hello. I know this game, man.
Man United fan, what do you expect?
What do you expect? Yeah, Man
What is happening to me?
If you let Pogba go, this.
Should we let them go one more time? Okay, who wants to go one more time?
You guys should go one more time.
Okay, I'll go right.
Just one more. Right. Okay, bygone. I'm a nice person. I want you to redeem yourself. Bygone. You see, you're not.
No. Like, tell somebody there.
Guys, thank you so much for coming through. But once again, apart from this game, there's so many more games that you can play with Betway. And as you can see, these guys, they're just losers. Please don't add my loss to this. This is my show, and this is what I'm going to keep on saying. But are you cool on clay or the greatest on grass, the hero of the hardcore? Let us know, and this is how we want you to let us know. All you have to do is enter Betway's Battle of the Surfaces promotion, and you could win, listen to this, a share of over 140,000 cedis in cash and daily free bet prizes. Simply register your champion, pick an opponent, and bet on any tennis Grand Slam tournament to qualify. So are you ready to be the next Grand Slam champion? And this is how, again, you let us know. Enter today at betway.com.j. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commissions of Ghana, and it's for no under 18s, please. So make sure you're 18 or above. Gaming license number is JCSB22K2550G. Guys, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
Best idea, you've kept on losing. We are not surprised. My duty, you keep on cheating.
We keep on winning. Casey, make it easy for us.
Do you know I intentionally lose? Yeah, because I want my guests to feel comfortable. Quick commercial break. More stuff coming up. Stay tuned in.
It's outstanding. It's legendary. It's the return of a 90s legend. A legend whose name sends shivers down the spine of wrongdoers.
Have much time to waste. You can't tell me what this is.
Inspector Bediako. It's outstanding. It's legendary.
Anybody who goes in there will make it out alive.
I present to you the mortar who has been chosen to fertilize the seed in me. Reborn. Take it away from me. Tonight there'll be a full moon, and you will fulfill the demonic call.
I know why you're here. A prophecy is given, and only time will tell. The child sleeps, but is yet awake.
Baby?
And soon, darkness will be revealed. But in the end of her days, shall her eyes be filled with blood.
Bring rise to the seed of Lucifer. Stop! I smell an alien presence. Get him!
So as you can see, movies, people killing each other, people holding guns, people lying, people being nice and everything else. And we can't talk about movies right now without talking about this guy who's been in series, who's currently in series, in movies all over the country, premieres, stage performances. I mean, it goes on and on and on. I have Anthony Wood in the house. Woo! You know what I was trying to do? I was trying to get like balloons and water and stuff, but we're going to make wet small.
And some organic.
Yeah, because that's my guy. That's my guy. Charlie, how you been, man?
Charlie, been good.
Bro, I was telling you this off, and I'm going to say this again. Congratulations to you, man. And I'm not surprised because you're all about positive energy.
Yeah.
You're all about work. You're all about your craft.
True.
And you've been through so much on this journey, but
Yeah.
you're here today.
Yeah.
And this is a testament to your hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, how does it feel to be in this space right now, man?
Like I keep telling my friends, and it's something that I say every time, #I'm a living testimony.
Yeah.
I remember way back, I started this over a decade when I went for my first audition.
And people don't know this.
People don't know this. I went for my first audition. The director said, you're not good. Because of me, he actually stopped the rehearsal for that day. And then we went on set. My scene was cancelled. They didn't shoot my scene. Wow. I actually paid to be part of it because I paid a location fee, paid a...
What?
Yeah, I paid and stuff, but I didn't even get to act. So then that actually was a decider for me that, yo, do you really want to do this or is it just something you just want to do? And I said, no, I have to prove a point to that director. And today as we speak, he's been calling me, but I've been running away though.
Oh, that's a very nice story. You know, my first time hearing this story, but you could have given up.
Well, yes.
I mean,
yes.
that would have seemed like the easier route to take.
Yeah, true. But I told myself, I said, no, I can't fail. This is something I love. That is when I realized that when I was younger in church, I used to do the stage drama in church when I was younger. Then I went, okay, I used to play the weird characters when we were doing the performance, like the donkey that carried Mary. Those are the characters I used to play. So I felt like, okay, this is something I really want to do. And growing up, I've wanted to be so many things. I turn on the radio, and I turn it off, and I say, yo, this is Anthony Wood, you're listening to FM. I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of rap. I do a lot of dance. I do stuff, entertainment. So I felt that this is a space I have to be. Because growing up, I wanted to be so many things.
Yeah.
So if I'm an actor, I can be everything.
You can actually be all those things, right?
I can be you.
Sense. Yeah, you can be
But you're doing amazing, my bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're doing amazing.
You know, it's always wonderful to see people you, so to speak, started out with, you know, walking by the street, oh, Charlie, you go be there. You don't see each other, you say, oh, Charlie, go be then. But to see God bless your brothers as much as he's blessed you, there's nothing that's more beautiful.
True.
But again, I can't have you here without talking a little bit about the movie industry. Because yesterday I had Pascal Aka and I had Ajetiana and your friends, you know.
The gurus.
The gurus, you know. And we were speaking... I was speaking to Pascal about young actors and actresses now because I was telling them that what they have done, they've left something for a generation to hold on to. But is the next generation going to hold on to it? This is to say, being behind the scenes, because I've been in a couple of movie roles, and I've heard directors and legends tell me, the young actors and actresses now, they don't really want to do their thing. They just want to look nice. They don't know how to act. They don't read their script as much. This is why the movie industry is not doing as well. I just want to know, is this a sentiment you share? Is the acting space not where we want it to be? Because, again, young actors and actresses are not holding to what has been left on by the people before us.
No one has left anything for us.
That's how you feel?
No, nobody has left anything for young actors or vibrant actors or upcoming actors or people who are trying to take up mantle from the big guys, Majid, John, Yvonne. They have not left it for us. They're still taking the space.
Wow.
They're still taking the space. We have vibrant actors. We have Godwin Nambo. We have Kwesi Blay. We have Jeffrey Norte. We have myself, Anthony Wood. We have amazing actors who are striving at Brian Angels, like amazing people who are striving hard.
So, okay, Anthony, what if the people in power feel like this generation can't hold on to it?
So, let me take you to the Nigerian film industry.
Take me.
Now, if you watch Ramsey Noah, there's this movie, Blood Sisters, I don't know if you watched it.
Yeah.
Ramsey Noah didn't talk in the movie, in the series. He spoke just some few, just one or two or so. But people still loved him for that. He gave room for Deyemi and all the young ones to take up the mantle. But he's still a legend. Like right now, he's a living legend.
You don't even see him as much. That's what you're saying.
Yes, we don't see him as much. But he's still in the film. Down here, if there's no starring in the film, you, the young, vibrant actor, will not get a lead.
This is a very interesting perspective.
Only for certain circumstances. And I think that now things are beginning to change. But let me tell you this. When you go to Nigeria, most of these big guys are producing films. Genevieve has produced a film. Ramsey has produced a film. We have our stars here, our superstars, who have produced films. But after that, what happens? Just a few of them you can name that have gone on and on to do films. Wow. Yesterday, I was watching YouTube. I was on YouTube and I was watching Nigerian music. I was just listening to their music, and I was listening to the fact that they have been able to break that break the rule to say, okay, so
the cycle, right?
Yes. So if it's music, you need to do a chorus and do a verse. But now when you listen to their music, it's just like our high life. Amachi and Dede and all those people. They are just doing the music like back to back, like let's go, yo, non-stop, let's go. Chorus, verse, like pa, 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 pa. But we are still doing chorus and verse, chorus and verse. Then that is why Black Sharif is music. You see, it's on and on. This new guy, last made or something.
Yeah.
You see his song, it's on and on. There's no break. You don't know if it's a chorus or a verse. It's just going on. Nigerians have found the thing, so they've broken the rule.
If the Nigerian movie industry calls you, would you leave?
I'll run.
You can't do that to us, Anthony.
No, they call me, but it's just because of my schedule down here.
Wow.
And that's why I haven't gone.
So it's a possibility?
Oh, no, they've been calling me. Yeah, there's a high possibility that I might even be going next month.
Wow.
Yeah. And trust me, if I go, I would love to stay there more and do more things because they actually appreciate talent. We have young actors who are there now, Etibedi, Dilab August, and we have Tusit Anand there, and they appreciate craft. They accept you.
Let me ask you this. I get what you're saying, and I feel where you're coming from, which I'm sure a lot of people would agree with. Young actors and actresses, are they as professional, per the people you've worked with, I mean, since way back till now, are they as professional as Anthony Wood? Because I've seen you work. You don't play with your scripts. You want your scripts ahead of time. And I know that you've turned down a lot of scripts.
Oh, yeah.
I know this. Are they as professional as Anthony Wood? Because I want to understand, again, if I had a director here, he might disagree with that. Oh, no, Anthony is not true. We call them. But they're not as professional. So now I'm asking you, are these young males and females, are they as professional as Anthony Wood?
Well, honestly, I'll say that my fellow colleagues are very professional. I have worked with them several times, even like several times from beginning to now when we all started. And I must say that we are all professional. We do the things that the big stars, our legends down here do. We do the same thing. We are very professional with the work. We take up our roles, we play the roles, and then at the end of the day, you see it and you feel that that is who we are.
Nice.
You get it? So I feel that we are professional.
There's a lot to unpack in that space, you know, because again, I'm very, very happy you sat down to speak to me about this today, as short as it is, because again, I've spoken to directors and actors and actresses, and everyone has very, very different, like, again, opinions on what is going on with the movie industry. So it is a very big blessing to have you, and I'm going to have you here on some more. Even if you're in Nigeria, Anthony, I'll call you. Now we have Zoom. I'm still going to call you, and we're still going to discuss these things. But again, moving forward from all of that, like I said earlier on, you're in series, you're in movies, stage plays. Do you have time for yourself?
Trust me, it's interesting that 2017, 2018, thereabout, I was home, I was praying to God and saying, God, like I feel like I'm useless. I don't get calls from people.
3 years ago?
Yeah. And all of a sudden, it was just like back to back to back to back, back to back. And I get calls. I don't really get time for myself, but I think God has been faithful to me, and He has been able to position these productions so that I can jump from this to this, and I can make time to go here and go here and then come here. So I've been on a lot of productions, and after a very long while, I'm going to do a stage performance next month, 9th July. And wow.
Yeah, tell us about that. Tell us about your upcoming project, the stage play. Tell us about this a little bit.
There's a stage play, that's a theater performance, where the story basically was written by Efo Kojo Maugbe, the late Efo Kojo Maugbe. Yeah. And then the story, the title of the story is Prison Graduate. So it's just ex-convicts who are out now and then trying to figure out what they want to do with their lives. Either they want to
Look at Anthony there. Look at Anthony. Look at this student.
Charlie. So it's like we are graduates from the prison. So now we are ex-convicts. So right now we want to fit in the society. So we all think that we are all trying to deliberate what we want to be. Some are saying that they want to be politicians. Some are saying they want to be doctors. Some are saying they want to be...
This is a story I've not even heard as much anywhere else. This is the creativity, the content, right?
Content.
But stage play, is it more difficult than acting? Like,
I say stage is challenging because you would have to devote time, energy into it, because you have to do rehearsal over and over again. You need to work with a team, just like screen. But for stage, if you're on stage and you're performing and you make a mistake, you can't say, oh, wait, let me restart again and all that. No, you can't say that. But film, screen, when you're acting and you make a mistake, the director can say, cut, let's take it again. But stage, you need to be on point.
Have you ever forgotten a line on stage? Has that ever happened where you had to improvise?
No, when I used to do theater, that was way back. I used to do theater and then I paused a bit.
Yeah.
There's not been any instant, but one thing about stage is that if you and I are acting and you forget your line, and I know your line, so when you forget your line, I know that you want to say the boy is going to school. So I'll tell you, is the boy going to school? Then you say, yes, the boy is going to school. Then we flow, then we go on.
That's cool.
That's something about stage.
This guy is a professional, man, Charlie. Anthony, like, again, for what you're doing for the movie industry, I don't even think you know the impact you have. I've always said people who are doing well in their space, they speak for people they don't know they're speaking for. Because just like you didn't give up, there's a young guy who wants to give up. There's a young lady who wants to give up, but you're pulling us through in terms of what you're doing. Keep doing it. Please, when you're holding your guns, don't bring it to me.
Sure.
Inspector, when you're holding your guns, we are friends, don't bring your guns. But Anthony, we've been celebrating fathers, or we're going to be celebrating fathers this whole month. And I've said, a father can be your big brother. It can be your friend. It doesn't even have to be biological. It could be your grandfather like mine. What do fathers, or your father, what does he mean to you and to society as a whole?
Trust me, growing up, I've always wanted to be like my dad. My dad has always been my mentor.
Nice.
He always inspired me in whatever he did. You know, my dad gets back from work and I see that he has a whole lot of stuff in the boot and some provisions and stuff. And then in the morning he's going to work. He takes our money, gives to my mom. He gives us money. And I so wanted to be like my dad. You know, growing up, at some point in time, I fell out of that love. Because I felt that my dad didn't want me to do film, didn't want me to do acting, so I fell out of it. But lately, the love has become stronger.
Oh, that's
my dad
cool.
and I have conversations, we talk all the time, and then it's funny that my dad will call me and tell me that, yo, this is like, he talks to me like a friend.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
I'm beginning to understand that what I felt way back was more than just admiring my dad as a mentor, but is sort of like a teacher of life for me.
Nice, Charlie. Perfectly said, man. That's reality, you know, to speak about the love you have with the father, probably because of work and everything, losing that love a little, so to say, and then gaining it again. I don't think there's anything stronger than that. That's a bond you can't break. Anthony, thank you so much for coming through. We're definitely going to speak some more going forward. I can't wait to see you in some more roles, you know, doing your thing.
And you did amazing in 50-50. Guys, if you haven't seen
you liked it?
Hey, if you haven't seen 50-50.
I was like a young Majid.
Young Majid.
I can't wait to act more with him though. That's going to be awesome.
So it's still showing at the Silver Bear Cinemas. So have you seen it yourself?
Yeah, I have a little bit. I saw up to my part. I was like, I'm done. I've seen my part though. I've seen me in the movie. And I saw you getting beat up with blood.
I know, right?
But good movie. And again, I can't wait. Let me just say this into the universe, because I believe in it. I can't wait to have your own production, to you're producing your own movies, to you're directing your own movies.
You're going to star in it.
Amen.
You gotta start.
Amen. Amen. That's my brother. Please keep supporting this guy in the movie industry more. So we do have to sign up. But let me let you know, to more movies and series, MX24 is bringing you Isodonis, the story of two stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as a wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. A lot of stuff going on. Be ready for the suspense, excitement, the emotional roller coaster, an addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Isodonis premieres on MX24 this July 4th, 2022. For sponsorship, all you have to do is call 024-302-4552. Again, 024-302-4552. Guys, I have to sign off. Have a wonderful weekend. Please keep supporting people, my brother Anthony Wood, and everything else. Salute to Betway also. Again, salute.